Welcome to the Books, Beards, Booze podcast, where we talk books, drink booze, and have beards.
All right. As always, I am Bob of Tales by Bob.
I'm the ass of the podcast, Derek.
I'm Tanya.
What kind of Tanya?
Super tired, Tanya.
Big sleepy pants.
Oh, my
I need
word.
all the naps.
You really should be wide awake, though.
Why? I'm sleepy.
I'm not going to throw your business.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
street.
don't do that. No. I think I'm in like a pain coma. I don't know. I'm tired. I work a lot. It's the holidays. It's retail.
It ain't holidays yet.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Does the month have 2 digits? It's holidays. Like I've been in
retail.
No, I mean
It's almost
Bob,
it's almost Thanksgiving.
I'm well aware, but I'm giving her shit. You're supposed to back my play on this. Be like, come on.
Oh, stop being
Come
such a
on.
weak ass bitch.
There you go.
Tanya, you've been doing retail 16 years. Just fucking get it together.
16
I'm tired.
years?
16 years I've done retail.
Bullshit.
I started when I was 18.
You didn't work straight through in retail. You've had times of not working retail.
You worked at the radio station.
While I also worked at World Market.
You worked at Petrie.
No, there's a while there where...
While I also worked at World Market.
There's a while there where you weren't working at World Market. You were only working at the radio station.
Also, there was a time when you were unemployed. Probably. I'm just guessing.
Fine, gentlemen. 13 years over a 16-year span. Does that make you feel better?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your honesty and your accuracy.
I was just trying to round and make it simpler.
You're not a
already
simple
pretty round.
person.
No.
Well, I mean,
All right.
mentally, but anyway.
Ooh, zing. All right. So on that note,
Quit.
this week's episode is brought to you, as always, by the Elderon Tales. They are an exceptional D&D experience that you won't want to miss out on. The Elderon Tales are a collection of stories happening simultaneously inside a vast fantasy landscape filled with undead horrors, elemental phoenixes, and warring nations. Go to ILDERON Tales.com to follow along with their 4 interconnected campaigns or to find them on YouTube directly.
.com.
.com. It's .net.
.com.
So I've got some news for y'all.
Oh, I like news. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't.
The title...
I miss our intro.
Yeah.
God, that was-
It was great.
Yeah.
Glorious.
So the headline is Fuck McMillan.
Fuck
right.
McMurray.
Fucking McMurray. All right. So McMillan is one of the major book publishers. They own Tor and Forge, but they have become raging assholes on the subject of libraries and ebooks.
Oh, okay, I see. I know where you're going with this. I saw the articles pop up, and it makes me real mad.
Now,
Okay.
is this the same publisher or whatever that we were discussing?
That was Tor. Tor did a trial run. And but now, so here's what McMillan is doing. The first 8 weeks after an ebook hits the market, the library system can only buy 1 copy.
Not the library system.
Yeah.
So like the Montgomery County
only-
Library,
Oh.
multiple branches is one system.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Because I was like, if it was just one library, one book for the first couple of weeks,
No.
okay.
The
But
system.
that's rough.
Well, but here's the other thing that's such bullshit. There's layers of bullshit here.
Yeah, let's rewind it and-
According to their CEO, 45% of Macmillan's ebooks were being borrowed from libraries, and he says that number is growing. But so then, like the ALA, like American Library Association, came out with like some counter arguments. So she's like, okay, well, we buy these books.
Yeah, they're purchased.
Right. But the other thing is they pay like if you were to get it for $14.99, if the ebook sells for $14.99,
Right.
the library has to pay $59.99. And that's not they don't own it. That's a 2-year lease.
Fuck out of here with that, then.
Yes, it's a 2-year lease that they pay a shit ton more for. And oh God. So but then also 76% of people who read an author from a library go on to buy a book by that author. Or there's some, I don't think that's the exact stat.
Yeah, but you kind of get to try the
it-
author before you buy the book.
Yeah, like
I'm with it.
76% of people who use libraries have bought a book because of an author they read at a library. That's a stat. Like, it's trash. It's trash.
Normally I try and like see the other side and kind of like see, well, maybe this is but like I have too much experience. We'll say that it was in a library that I was getting access to reading materials for less than it would cost to just buy them. But doing that, I know how much money I have then invested once I realized I liked that thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't not.
Well, so here's the thing. A lot of the people... So here's people who can afford to buy the ebooks are borrowing books and then buying books. The rest of the people that McMillan is like, oh, well, these people are just reading our books from the library, not buying any others. You know why? Because they don't have any fucking money.
Yeah.
McMillan.
Yeah, they're not going to just suddenly start buying your books.
It's the same reason people use libraries to begin with.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this move.
It's really dumb.
A bunch of major library systems are boycotting McMillan's ebooks now. Like the Nashville Public Library system, the Columbus.
I've been seeing articles about this, but I thought it was just a continuation of the thing that we had already discussed. I didn't realize it was another thing.
Ugh. Yeah. So I hate this. And I think I am going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm trying to not buy McMillan ebooks.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any big push, and that really sucks because that's Tor, you know, and that's
they do have a lot of good books.
That's the bulk fantasy.
Yeah.
But
you got so many good things on
and
KU.
That's the thing. There's a ton of great stuff out there. Not going to buy Tor stuff until McMillan quits doing this.
Who publishes Patrick Rothfuss?
I'm pretty sure Tor.
Son of a bitch.
Pretty sure.
It'll be years before that book comes out. I can boycott
it
until then.
I'm hoping McMillan wakes up and realizes, oh my god,
we are being asshats.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I can boycott them for a few years. That book won't be out anytime soon.
That's like me with Chick-fil-A. I boycotted it for a little while, but then I gave in to the waffle fries. So I can boycott McMillan for a bit, and then I'd be like, well, you know, the latest King Killer is out.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If you don't buy McMillan products until King Killer comes out, and that's the only thing you buy from them,
they're still missing out on a lot of money.
You still cost them money, you know. Yeah. So it's like, okay.
Joke's on them. I only buy thrift store books anyway.
Fair. So this week we have a really fun, really stupid topic. And
I'm concerned.
Okay.
Same.
Because of the grin on his stupid fucking face.
That's fair. So I found this on the fantasy subreddit.
Let them know what this nebulous premise is. Because me, I'm like, need... Oh, boys.
Here's the exact quote as I found it on Reddit. You were portal flung into an archetypical fantasy world 5 years ago. And since then, you've been training, learning, and adventuring with your companions. What's your class, and what's your biggest weakness as an adventurer?
Okay.
Before
we go into this, I'm taking the reins.
Okay.
So before we do whatever wild and crazy nonsense you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we get into that.
Yes.
Let's think about this realistically as who we are as people.
Okay. That's what I did.
And address it like legitimately what would actually happen.
You're not the Badger King.
Oh, I'd die.
Well, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I'll go first.
Okay.
So if this happened to me, I would be like, oh, this is a terrible idea. But what class would I go into? Wizard. Because then I would be able to just study. I'm not going to just walk into anything without having learned what the hell I'm doing, because this is terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay? So I would sit down and read a whole bunch of stuff. And then even then when I'd start, it would only be like buffing people, because I'm super not comfortable with any of this, right?
Yeah.
So I'd be a wizard that does like buffs and things like that. But eventually, as I am with video games and I understand the rules, I would be like, okay, these other people aren't doing what I want them to do. So I would start using evocation. I would start doing like damage magic.
Yeah.
And then I would kind of transition away from the buffing into the
face melting.
To the face melting.
Yeah.
my biggest weakness would be the fact that I have to overplan everything because I'm terrified of dying.
Fair.
And I mean, I don't even, in real life now, most of my decisions aren't going to end up with me dead, but I still overthink all of them anyways because I'm terrified.
Yeah.
So I would do the same thing. But as I got more powerful, I would eventually stop, and I would 1,000% get myself killed thinking I could do something that under no circumstances could I do.
Yeah.
So I would maybe last to it would probably be a 5-year arc, legitimately. I would probably be the end of the 5-year would just be me dying in a dungeon.
Yeah. Me, realistically, I would portal. I would realize that I can't get a hot shower.
Oh, well, rip Bob right there.
Ooh. I can go, like, camping, stuff like that. I don't need a hot shower every day. But
Forever
not being able to have a hot shower, I would probably scratch the skin off my body.
No, you're good. There would be
You're gonna
gnomes
scratch
that
yourself until you get like an infection.
There would be gnomes that would have like steam
well,
powered.
So here's my here's my thinking.
But like legitimately,
I'm smart and can read and write. I would probably just try and become a scribe.
Right. But if we were going to be an adventurer, it would kind of cross over into...
I could record from a safe distance. Like
bard motherfucker.
So here's the thing is I don't, because it's a gamble. What if? Well, no, because here's my thing. Like with magic, like wizard, what if this is that kind of world where you have to have magic
to
be able to do it?
See, that's why I don't think I would be a wizard or a sorcerer.
Just look at it like D&D. You have components.
Okay. Well, in that case, I would go. Probably wizard. I think wizard would suit my
right. That's what I thought too.
And I would, and that's actually in my more humorous take on this.
Yeah, because we can go off the rails.
I'd probably go abjure, but I could also, I had that goth phase.
I was going to say, but explain the reasoning.
I could go necromancer.
But I was going to say, explain the reasoning. Why would you go?
Well, abjure because I want to keep myself safe. Like I don't. You're at a disadvantage,
right?
Because you don't know what's up with this world. You're having to learn everything.
100%.
So abjuration, keep myself safe first, and then probably necromancy because I don't know who I can trust here.
Except dead people.
But dead people.
Yeah.
The ones that you can control, you can probably trust them.
Yeah, and it stuck my ego too. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
this is the answer I was looking for. The truth.
Yeah.
But then, what's your weakness?
My weakness would be I've always flirted with being a real bad germaphobe. Like,
gotcha.
I'm on the cusp. I am 20th century living away from losing my goddamn mind. But like, I would probably just die. I would just throw myself into a lava pool just to get myself clean at some point. Like, I would touch, someone would feed me some undercooked chicken.
I feel like
you're gonna have to eat like tomatoes and stuff.
I'd get like cholera or something and just poop myself.
I didn't think about. Okay, all right, fair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if this was I'm
a healthy person.
Yourself.
I'm a healthy person, but wizards can't heal themselves.
I know, but you would be in a world that there would be people. You would have companions. Remember, you mentioned companions in this question.
Yeah.
You probably have somebody that can take care of you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tanya, what about you?
Okay. Real
talk.
I'm going to get portaled into a place, and I'm going to get lost in the woods and die. I'm just going to walk around and get lost and die.
But in the context of this...
What if you portaled into a city?
Yeah. And take into consideration this question, because
if I could communicate with the people in the town in which I just get flung into, I could probably make it work. I can be a fairly charming person at
13 to 16 years of retail experience will really fail.
Yeah, I'll be an NPC in a shop.
No, because the way the question read,
you have
to have a class, and you would have to be an adventurer, and you would have friends.
No, I was just thinking about
she hasn't really played D&D. So.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking like what real Tanya would do.
Okay.
But I would like to think that I would be like a ranger.
Okay.
Because they know a bunch about a lot of stuff, but not really good at one thing in particular, and I feel like that's me as a person.
And you can have a big cat.
Yeah, but okay, so here's my weakness as being a ranger.
You don't want the cat to get hurt.
They do woodsy things, and I'm terrified of ticks.
Okay.
Ticks.
Yup.
Okay,
Ticks. I can
fair.
do outdoorsy
So
stuff.
there
I
was,
like outdoorsy
there was
stuff.
an urban ranger variant.
Yeah.
That you were
Okay.
a ranger in the city.
I feel like that's just a street urchin.
Well, a talented one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
And
could be like
then-
Arya. It's just stabbing people.
Yeah, I was thinking rogue because you're really good at like stabbing people
Butt
in
stabbings.
the butt.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought it was, you know what? Anyways, but how would you die?
All my business all in the streets.
I didn't say that.
I would probably just be okay. I could be a smartass, and I'm gonna mouth off to the wrong person and
Accurate.
just get
Accurate.
Gagged.
No, 10,
Just get
10 of
wrecked.
10. That is how she dies.
yeah.
But I
'Cause
feel
I'm
like
gonna,
we need
I'm
to-
gonna think I'm being funny.
And they're not going to
And they're
get
gonna
it.
be
There's going to be a
like-
cultural disconnect that you're not aware
Yeah.
of. And
Instead of me being like, "Oops,
oops a doodle.
oh," they're just gonna be like, "Thunk," and I'm dead.
Fair.
And then probably raped and murdered, or
Ooh.
maybe I don't know. Hopefully murdered and then raped if I'm lucky, but who knows?
I feel like we need to revisit Bob because I don't think you would just throw yourself into lava. How would you die?
How would I die?
Yeah.
Legitimately?
Yeah.
I would.
You're gonna get injured and never get healed.
That's a possibility. My thing is, I'm really
Uh-huh.
curious, and I could see me
Yeah.
like, ooh,
Especially the more comfortable you got in this
yeah,
area.
ooh, I really want to check that out, and then open that door and drag.
Don't push this button. You push the button.
Oh, what's going on there? Oh, that's dope. No, honestly, I'd probably read a book I shouldn't have, and I'd
Lose your fucking
lose
mind.
my fucking
Yeah.
mind. I'd get into a grimoire. I'd
Accurate.
probably end up getting burned at the stake. Like, it'd make perfect sense. It's, no, this grimoire is really cool. Oh, you got all these really cool spells. And then it's
Also,
like,
what you're
that's-
saying is you would be a wizard for a long time, and then you would accidentally
Warlock.
become warlock, and
Yeah.
then your patron would kill you.
Yes, probably.
That's I like that.
Yeah,
That's what
I
we
could,
do.
I could see that. Yeah.
Okay, now that I've had my fun, Bob,
Yeah.
what fun were you going to
Okay.
have?
Okay, guys. Y'all are not ready for this. But so here's the story
Uh-oh.
of me and this.
Mm-hmm.
So here's how I portaled in.
Okay.
I picked up a hitcher
Of course
Yes.
you did.
who turned out to be a wizard from another world, and decided
hate those stories,
decided that I hate portal fantasy, but the whole point is we're portal
Yeah,
fantasy.
fair.
here.
The
Fair.
whole thing is we got portaled in.
So, this wizard decided I must be the chosen one, so he portaled us to Altair. That's his
That's
world.
the name. Okay, yeah.
Well, my scion got turned into a radiant Pegasus upon portaling,
As
but
they do.
because it's my luck, I immediately ran over a fucking manticore.
I was like, did your vehicles like turn into like
Well-
Pegasus with his whole face fucked up or something?
Well, of course,
Because its face would be still fucked up
Yeah.
because you
Because
haven't
he
got
has no
your
hood.
hood fixed.
it fucked my Pegasus all up, and we had to put it down.
Oh.
So the wizard was at that point. He's like, "Ooh, I don't know.
I
don't
might
think-
have made a mistake
I don't
here."
think you're the chosen one." He just bounced.
just dips.
He just dips.
Yeah, accurate.
Well, luckily, my
My bad,
cell
my bad.
phone turned into a spell book,
okay.
and with the help of a friendly buxom swamp witch, I learned to cast a few spells. My specialty is illusion and abjuration, and I'm known as Bobandicus the Mauve, which is confusing because my robes are greenish, but I thought that's what color mauve was.
Because you
That
probably
also seems
yeah.
accurate.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't keep that color straight.
It's like a purple.
Yeah, I thought it was green. Anyway. So I have two weaknesses. My first weakness, women. I had a girlfriend for the first couple years I was there, a dryad named Nyx, but I caught her in bed with another guy, and that was almost the end, but we decided to work things out. But the next week I found her in bed with a halfling, and I said I was done. This is it. She's like, no, give me another chance. Can't you see I'm tapering off?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just need to nix that shit out right now.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
My next girlfriend was pretty great, but she was a Medusa. But I had a spell that I, would let that
Just
work.
turn her around, don't look her in the face.
But I came home early one day and found a nude statue in my bedroom and a set of blackout glasses on the floor. So I kicked her out, but I kept the statue.
I love how in your fantasy these women are just fucking running around on
It's
you.
a weakness. Well, so the statue made a pretty good hat rack because it can hold 4 hats at a time.
Hey, dick joke. Love that.
So
Love that.
my other weakness is food. That's what I spend all my money on because I am legitimately a really picky eater.
Yes.
Right.
And like most fantasy worlds, with a lot of elves, everyone's eating fucking salads and stupid shit. And meat, though, is kind of expensive. So I eat a lot of meat, but it costs money. But I like to get adventurous with it. There's all these weird critters running around. Like, ooh, let's try and eat some weird shit.
You're an exotic game hunter. Got it.
So, for example, one time I went to this inn over on the coast, and they had pelican on the menu. And I wanted to try it, but it didn't have a price listed. So when I asked, all they would say was that the price for pelican was a large bill. Yes, sir. Don't want to hear about my adventures?
Do you eat people? Would you eat
No.
people?
No.
Well, you're missing out.
Would you?
That's how Tanya gets caught.
Okay.
So,
well, hold on.
Yeah.
We have to think about this for a minute.
Yeah.
So she asked a valid question. Would you eat people? You said no. However,
What if they weren't humans?
exactly.
Would you eat elves? Humanoids?
No, wouldn't eat humanoids.
Would you hang out with dwarves?
Yes.
But are you sure?
Would I hang out with dwarves? Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna like you. Fundamentally.
Well, most people don't, but they still hang out with them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
Look at us.
I like beer, though. I like beer and beards.
That's
Okay,
accurate.
but you're tall and
Well,
weird.
I'm not saying I'd be hanging out in their house.
Well,
but
he's
I'm
going to
hanging
hang out
at
with
the
them. They're
inn.
just going to constantly look at him from the corner while they're drinking. He's going to be off entertaining one of them. The rest of them are going to be out the corner being like,
Who the fuck
What
invited
is
this
he?
guy?
It's that
like-
guy again.
well, no,
God,
they're
he's
going to be
always
like,
hanging around.
it's like he's almost one of us, but completely not.
This guy's just trying too fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to be super sideways, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like how he doesn't even argue that, like,
Yeah.
his favorite
No.
people wouldn't
Yeah.
just be like,
No.
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So also, like, I feel like they'd be like super conservative. Like,
Yeah, so that's what's like, I don't think they're gonna like you.
Tea Party conservatives.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know if we would get along that well. Maybe we would.
What if it's like diet peach tea, diet green tea party?
What?
Ooh, I do like a diet peach tea.
It's a joke.
Green
he
tea.
drinks. He doesn't.
I
He drinks
don't drink sweet tea. I drink green tea.
diet green tea.
Tea Party.
It was a joke.
Okay. Anywho, so let me tell you about some of my adventures.
No. What are you going to do if we just say no?
I'm going to tell you anyway.
Okay.
So early on, I got hired by a bunch of Hobbit engineers. They had crafted a machine that would make pies, but
Don't
they
make a
couldn't-
hobbit out of this.
Nice. But they couldn't get the heat lamp to work right. And I was the low bidder on the contract, so they brought me in. And that's how I got to help with the Hobbit Frodo type.
Oh, Derek. Oh, Derek. Oh, Derek.
I tried to say no.
Oh, Derek.
Do you want to hear about the shortest adventure I went on?
Yes.
The whole party was made up of gnomes and dwarves.
So you're the hobgoblin in that party? The tiny people?
The Bob Goblin.
Another time, me and some guys got hired to attack a fortress that was supposed to be really hard to attack. So we decided to practice first on a three-tris.
I wish that y'all could see the pure, unmitigated joy that is radiating from this man right now.
Another time, we had to go deep into a dungeon to recover a stolen painting. It was supposed to be the most beautiful painting in the world, but it had been shrunk down by a wizard to where it was so small only one person could see it at a time.
Was it a mirror?
Well, he was a greedy little shit, and he kept it in a monocle for years. But it had gotten stolen by this monster in this dungeon. It turns out that beauty was in the eye of the beholder.
I was thinking it's a portrait of the most beautiful person, and it's a mirror because we're all beautiful people.
That's inaccurate.
Wow.
Once we were sent to find the wizard and the taupe, which is what color, Tanya?
Taupe is kind of like a grayish, kind of purpley gray.
That's why we keep her on the podcast.
Khaki kind of.
Yeah.
You're our color.
Weird.
Color.
It's because women can
consultant.
see more shades of color than men. That's a fact. That's science. We have more rods or
Receptors.
cones or something in our
Oh,
eyeballs.
well, if you want more rod women. So anyway, we were once sent to find wizards.
I'm just gonna make eye contact with Derek this
It's probably
entire
for the
time.
best. It's
Like,
probably for the
what is
best.
this?
Once we were sent to find the wizard and the taupe. She was a famous gnome wizard who had gone missing, and our job was to go where gnome Anne had gone before.
I refuse to laugh at any more of these.
So here's
I hope that
Well, when
our
he gets to a funny one, I'll laugh.
This is my last adventure.
I hope that our audience is just as disgusted as Derek and I are currently.
My most recent adventure I went on, and my last. So another time I was helping out with this murder mystery. I was doing okay, but they decided to call in an expert, so they brought in Sherlock Holmes.
No. Stop. I want off this ride. I'm not doing this anymore. Audience, this is my last podcast. I will not sit here. And I won't sit for this. I'm not standing because I'm fucking lazy. I gotta sit for this.
So yeah, that was me. That's what I've been up
so
to.
Stupid. It's all so stupid. Jeez.
I am so glad I did what I did.
Yeah.
Before you got to that.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you.
So people got some quality content.
Well, so
they
got an actual answer, and then we let you loose. Just go. Like it's like you taking a little kid to a birthday party, and you corral them in. You do the important stuff, and then you just open the back door and put them in the backyard and let them.
Yeah, load them up.
Go eat dirt. Go do whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we took the pictures. We ate the cake. You're gonna vomit in the corner anyways. It's fine.
Just do it outside.
Yeah.
Yep, outside.
So, Tanya, what were your thoughts? On did you have thoughts on?
I tried not to have any thoughts during that. Honestly.
Yes.
Yep, that makes sense. Yep.
So did y'all have more silly kind of answers on what
So
I just kind of thought, and I just thought about me as a person, and who the ideal me would be like. Yeah, I could do woodsy shit if it weren't for the fucking ticks.
Well, so my thing now is like, okay, so same situation, but if you were the you wish you were.
Yeah.
Then what would you be able to like? What class would you be?
See,
how would you live your life? Like your aspirational you, like the perfect version of you in this situation. What would you do? What would you become?
Fucking queen, bitch.
How?
Power and manipulation.
That's what you want to be, though.
I can be pretty good at it.
I didn't say that, but like that's what you want to do.
Means and ends, justifications, blah blah blah. Doesn't matter, peasants.
Archmage. I'm going to study real hard and smite my rivals. Archmage. Woo!
Wow.
Probably, actually, though, I think, like, dream me. Archmage did some adventures in his youth. I'm old now, and I'm teaching at a wizard college.
Okay, Dumbledore.
Dumbledore-ing would be me, probably.
Accurate.
Yeah.
No. You get really animated when you're sharing information that you like.
Do I?
You do.
He doesn't. Does he share information or
puns?
aneurysms?
Yeah.
Puns.
When you're communicating something that you like, you get very animated.
Dark me would become a paladin witch hunter, and I would be burning witches.
See, that's another thing I was going to mention because, like, for example, the Derek I wish I would totally be like a paladin champion roaming the countryside trying to like
right wrongs and shit.
I have no doubt if I became a paladin, I would eventually become like a like burn the witch, lose.
Well, that was kind of my concern.
Yeah.
That was my concern. Like the perfect version of me would not have that issue, and the perfect version of me would be able to do the things that I wish I like. Anybody that knows it. Okay, so people that don't know me, when it comes to superpowers, I always like invulnerability as my power.
Yeah.
It's just I just love the idea of
never being able to be hurt ever again.
Basically, yes.
I take it back.
But so remember that thought.
Yeah.
But so I like the idea of being like the impregnable defense. But like realistically, that's just not who I am. But if I could be what I wanted to be, that's what I would be. Yeah. And then I would try and help people and stuff like that.
The shield that guards the realms of men.
But I also have met me, and I know, not even necessarily. I know me, that even in that other world where I was, what would actually happen, and I would like get tired of people fucking up, so I start doing like damage spells and stuff like that. I know I would end up being a dick and like fucking like not not super bad. I don't think I'd ever get to the point where I have slaves or anything like that. But I would not be a very nice person because I'd just be like, get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I take it back.
Power would go to my head. Yeah.
I would be a cleric of the god of magic.
Yes.
I think that'd be me.
That's what I'm talking about. I thought about the cleric thing, but I just have such a place in my heart for the stalwart defender.
3.5 cleric.
Clerics. Oh, well, that's OP. I could have made the thing I wanted to be in 3. You could make any 3.5 cleric anything.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the thing. Want to wear plate mail? Okay.
Yeah.
Want to have spells? Okay.
You want to build your character to where basically the only thing you do is cast spells on yourself so you can fight better and build yourself entirely for melee? Ooh. Okay.
Casting large on myself. Boop.
So
Ladies,
good.
take note.
I might just really. I would like to be like fucking boss ass bitch. That's exhausting. I don't think that's really me as a person. I want that to be me as a person.
Well,
but
that's what I'm saying. Is like if you could be what you wanted to be. I don't know why you'd want to be a bitch, but okay, that's you.
Gotta spice it up a little bit.
I could see you as like a sorceress with a tower full of cats.
I was thinking, like, can I just be a hermit lady?
Is that what? Oh yeah.
Is that not me though? Hermit lady with some cats.
Thing, like sorceress. So like you don't really have to work.
Yeah.
You just I need some food.
You don't have to study.
I need some food. Oh boop. Okay.
And you're not a wizard. You're a sorceress. It comes naturally. You don't have to.
Yeah. Boob magic.
Boob magic.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it's fun to think about.
I had this thought the other day. I think bras are innately magical.
Why?
Because every time one opens, I just get so giddy. It's a spell of happiness.
Jeez.
Why did y'all let me on this podcast today?
This was your idea. I was trying to take a nap. I was like, ooh, fuck this podcast. I want to take a nap. You're like, no. Get up and do shenanigans.
Yeah.
And here we are. Here we are.
Here we are.
I could have just gone home after work.
You know?
Right.
No, we had to record.
I know.
Yeah.
Tanya.
I'm sorry for reminding y'all that we have obligations.
Yeah.
Reminding? What are you talking about? I knew.
Did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to add? Any more spins, spoops, twists, turns?
I would hope that when I get flung into a portal that I would find somebody to do the manual labor that I don't like to do.
Right. Who would be your companions?
So here was my thing. Here's my thing. What if it's the three of us?
I thought that's where you were going.
We get flung together?
Yeah,
that's what I thought you were going to do with that story.
We've got two wizards.
Two fucking nerds.
We've got
and
two wizards and a ranger who doesn't like the woods.
ticks.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could cast a spell on me to make a bubble so I don't have to touch any of the bugs and I don't get sweaty and none of the plants touch me.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Bubble me.
What are two wizards and a
hold on.
piss poor ranger
equipped
to
here's the thing, though. If we were together, I feel like maybe our choices would be a little different. Because here's the thing. If I came into this...
Nope. The wizard who brought each of us separately, and we've encountered each other.
Grabbed you.
We were all
like, you're the chosen one. Fuck, no, not that one.
Oh, God, no.
What about this guy?
Brought you in and like, what do you mean you're scared of ticks? Oh, God, you can't be the chosen one. Brings Derek in and is like, stop overthinking it. God damn it, you're not the chosen one either.
And then goes off on
and
his own business.
He just leaves us all in the same inn, and we just meet up.
Well, my point is...
You new here? You come here often? Yeah. Actually, it's my first time.
I was about to say, because if we were there together, then I know me, I would end up doing whatever the thing you guys didn't want to do.
All right, no. Correction then. We've all been in here for like a couple of years, and we've heard, oh, wait... Basically, someone...
You're from Montgomery?
Someone hosts a... were you abandoned by the same stupid wizard support group at a local inn, and we show up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, then...
Yeah.
So we've been doing it for a couple years. So we're both wizards. She's a ranger.
Okay, well, I think this could work, because by then I would have been frustrated and started doing damage magic. You'd be an abjurer.
And an illusionist.
And an illusionist, so you could be able to do the... tricksy stuff and be able to protect her.
I can make a tick shield.
Yeah,
Thank you.
All I
need is a tick shield.
Animal companion. We'd have a tank. that do all the heavy lifting.
Have a possum as your animal companion.
No, have a
ticks.
battle animal.
Ooh, possums do eat ticks.
Yeah,
but we need somebody to do the heavy lifting because we're not going to do it.
Ooh, you can have a mule as your animal companion.
No, no.
I do. He's the ass of the podcast. He's sitting right there.
Hey! But no, we would need like a fucking panther or something, like something that could fight for us melee, and you just put protective spells
Derek,
on
let's
him.
be real. If we get to the point where
she would have a giant cat. Don't tell me she wouldn't.
I mean, you're right. You're right.
I'm sorry. It's a joke. It's funny.
You're right. You're right. So she's got like a panther.
Yeah.
Or a tiger. What kind of giant cat do you have? Get your mind out of the gutter.
I can't.
Especially since it's a legitimately, if you had an animal companion, you would have a jungle cat.
We're being so serious
It's a
right now.
fucking sphinx.
It's a hairless cat.
I knew. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Derek, right before this podcast, I went to a lady and she ripped the hair right out my asshole, took my soul out of my body.
And on that note, I'm ending this episode so I can go home where it's safe.
So you were asking me what kind of cat
we can't end because I have a new segment I'm bringing up.
Oh fuck.
That we will sporadically throw in on occasion as I think of them.
Oh great, we were ill prepared.
Well, we're playing Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm down.
For those who don't know, Fuck, Marry, Kill, you have to pick one person to sleep with. I will provide 3 names. You pick one to sleep with, one to kill, one to marry.
You have to have a reason. You have to give your
No,
reason.
you don't.
Yes, you do. You got to explain your reasoning.
You need to explain your reasoning at least a little bit. You don't have to go in depth. But okay. So here we go.
Okay.
The first Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Hilo, Shay, Lan from Jade City. All right, I'll go ahead and say mine. I would kill Hilo, I would marry Shay, and I would sleep with Lan. Because if I'm going to have gay sex, I feel like Hilo is going to be too aggressive. I need to be eased into this. I feel like Lan would be a little more in touch with the emotional side of things, maybe a little more, less aggressive. So killing Hilo, sleeping with Lan, and if I want to marry someone, I want to marry the chick,
But you never get to sleep with her, so it's great.
That's not the rule. You marry her. You get all the benefits of marriage. So yeah, you don't sleep with her.
Hey.
Yeah, no. So that's my answer. Also, she's real good with money. So
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
kept man.
Woo.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna kill Lan.
Yeah.
He's a fucking pussy.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck Hilo. He got that energy. Then I'll marry Shay. It's more respectable.
Yeah.
I'm Ooh.
You're gonna marry Hilo.
I am. Because
You're
here's
gonna
why.
have Jade babies.
Here's why. Here's why. I am a punk. He will keep me safe.
He's a big strong man. He's
Also-
gonna protect you.
Also, I feel like he's the kind of guy that we could go to like the bar and just like watch cool shit.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd be that guy. We're like, yeah, let's go. Like, yeah, I mean, sure. In this
sick ass bromance.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
I'd kill Land. Like, I like him and all, but and then I'd.
I mean, he drowned in the fucking water. Fuck that guy. Well, don't fuck that guy.
But and then I would fuck Shay, which for me, like, I have a very complicated relationship with her as is.
But
so,
does your penis?
Well, my thing is I would even in the situation in which I was angry at her, I would just spite fuck her.
Well, and then you don't have to worry about fucking breaking her because she
would kill
fucking
me.
Jade.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it'd be great.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to spoil anything from the second book for the two of you.
All right. So if in future episodes, y'all, hey, listeners, feel free to send us in suggestions for this quirky little game, and we'll be thinking up some more in the weeks to come.
Yeah, these are always ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm with it.
And the reason you have to explain it is because I was like, look, you got to explain it because I know we're gonna get ones that are like all dudes at some point. You got to explain yourself.
Yeah. I got a product from Rianco. New product?
I don't know. Tanya looks pensive.
Yeah, you do. Tanya, you do.
I'm just rethinking my hypothetical life choices here.
Okay.
Just at no point is Lan a contender. He's dead.
Yeah, I was about to say she's thinking about marrying Hilo is what she's thinking.
I was like, you brought up a very valid point.
You haven't. Yeah. You got to understand like what
then
he would
I could
do.
Fuck Shay.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm gonna go with what. Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
Look, money. Be a kept woman. Go with Shay. Hilo.
Well, hold on now. Who says she goes away?
Huh?
Who said she just leaves? Like, I banged her. She's still going to hang around and be the pillar, or not the pillar, but the weatherman, make money for us.
She just becomes like a friends with benefits?
No, it's only one time. Only one time.
Oh, wait, once? Oh, in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
do you really want to...
You kill them once.
I only want to fuck Hilo once?
You don't want to fuck Hilo just once.
All right, I'll fuck Shay once, and then I'll marry Hilo.
Because you'd be like, that'd be cool. And then...
All right, that was fun. All right.
Yeah.
Check a box.
Yeah.
Move on. Okay.
Hey!
God.
This episode.
And we had been getting, like... Our listens had really been going up lately.
Oh, God, no. You went to that con. And this is going to be people's first, like...
Oh,
God.
no.
All right.
Oh, no.
So we got a new product from Rianco.
Well, it's bad enough that we had to sit through Bob's Puntastic Adventures. So now we're going to... That's what they're introduced to.
Made my life.
Oh, my word.
Welcome to the podcast, y'all.
I promise there's more literary stuff. I promise.
He lies.
Next time we're not even shits. We're not even drinking this time.
Yeah, I know. Because two of us have to drive to Columbus as soon as we're done here. All right.
Beep, beep.
New product from Rianco.
Okay, but what?
The Cash Pen X42.
Okay.
This state-of-the-art pen transmits whatever you write or draw into the cloud.
I'm with it.
And it helpfully... This state-of-the-art pen transmits whatever you write or draw into the cloud storage, helpfully provided and monitored by Rianco.
Uh-oh, I heard monitored.
Its tiny pen cam and sensors actually record not only what you are drawing or signing, but the area around your writing, helpfully keep track of all of things like legal documents and personal correspondence. For an additional fee, you can even access your cloud storage.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because I like to doodle, and sometimes my doodles are good, and I just want to look back on them. Like, we did that.
Yeah, but you have to pay for that.
Some time ago.
You have to pay to have access to your own.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, they're keeping it super safe, even from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Rianco, they have your best interest at heart.
Look, man, I have Adobe Photoshop, and I bought it, and now they're trying to make me buy it every month from now on. I'm used to that kind of racket. It's fine. Fuck Adobe.
If you haven't yet, read the short reads. They are The Butcher the Baker by Mike Allen and The Star Plague by Rich Larson. They are both links on our website. And, this was fun.
Ooh.
Big
Sorry, dear listener.
Big oofs all around.
I say that too much.
Yeah, you do.
Oof.
Big oof. So, in the coming week, as the fake giant shark tooth of your week sits on your mantle...
That's real.
No. If that was real, that would be $30,000. Yeah.
Don't ruin this for her.
No, that megalodon teeth like that and that quality, oh man, that'd be like a $30,000 tooth. Not the kind of tooth that gets left on a convention floor and then handed to me. It would be great though. Yeah, don't worry, people. I don't have anything worth stealing.
I would say, but your soul, except your gender ain't got one.
Fair.
Hey-o.
All right, so as the giant megalodon tooth of your week sits on the mantle, I hope that it also looks so convincing that other people think that it is a real tooth and that you are made of money. And may the blessing of the beard be upon you.
Tanya's not real people.
Fair.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Books, Beards, Booze. Our co-hosts are Bob, Derek, and Tanya. Our producer is Bob. For more information, visit our website, booksbeardsbooze.com. Follow our social media at Tales by Bob. If you enjoyed this podcast, please rate, subscribe, and share. Okay, bye.